Fortniters, privileged ones, hello and welcome back to the channel for another episode of Fortnite. And today we are going over the patch notes version 4.2 for Save the World. If you want to look into the patch notes for the Battle Royale segment of Fortnite, we already uploaded a video on that. So go and check out that video, link down below in the description. On top of that, there's a link down below in the description that you can click on to enter in for 10,000 V-Bucks for this month's monthly giveaway. Every single month, I give away 10,000 V-Bucks to a lucky subscriber. And if you want to go and enter, make sure to be subscribed, like the video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and also check the link in the description to enter in for more entries into a higher chance to win 10,000 V-Bucks. I will be giving away the 10,000 V-Bucks to a subscriber that has showed a lot of support on the channel. So good luck, and to every single one that enters, as always, let's delve into this video. So, I am going to be announcing the winner of last month's 10,000 V-Buck giveaway today, so stay tuned for that video, but let's delve into the patch notes. Patch notes for Save the World, we are going to go over the images first. There is an awesome burst assault rifle, epic and legendary version in Battle Royale if that interests you. We went over this inside of the other video, link down below in the description. On top of that, we've got a couple of new perk recombulator kind of thing. This is kind of how the perk system is going to work in Save the World. We'll go over that momentarily. But basically, what you can do is you can recombine or rechange all of your perks, and it's kind of just randomized. It's really cool. So next up, we've got a quad launcher in Save the World. This launcher packs 4 times the punch, which actually looks really cool. Cannot wait to use it. So moving on, we've got general issues that I'm going to go over. First, the standard gamepad configuration is renamed from standard to old school. We went over this in the last video. Slightly increased the texture stream pool on Xbox One to help prevent blurry textures from occurring. Also changed the button mapping on the PS4 controllers on Mac to use the touchpad instead of the share button to open up chat. This is world chat, or this is also your squad's chat to talk with people that you're actually playing with. Bug fixes. Fixed an issue where the mouse cursor would be hidden in loading screens on the Windows and on Mac players. Then fixed several causes of rubber banding when toggling from sprint and weapon targeting. These also caused issues and bugs between those abilities. Fixed text labels being inconsistent on the controller layout screen, and also fixed the time spent in match text not updating properly from party members. Known issues: if you have any known issues that arise with this new patch, you can check the link down below in the description, go to this page, and then click here where it says Community Issues Trello Board. If you find any bugs, any glitches, you can actually post about those and images of those straight and directly to Epic Games so they can see the issues, know the issues, so that way by the end of this week when they upload the new patch, there will be some new updates for those known issues, which is going to be really good. It makes the game better for everyone. Remember, this game is technically actually still in beta, so the full game hasn't actually released. We've just been updating the game slowly as we play, which pretty much it's a full game. It comes out with so many patch notes and so many updates that this game has just become a full-fledged game over the course of the beta. Moving on, we're going to go all the way up to the top really quick because we've got to click on Save the World. Skip past all the Battle Royale stuff. Again, if you want to check out the Battle Royale patch notes, that will be linked down below in the description as another video. Missions and systems. Introduce the perk recombulator, which is a blog all in itself. I'll let you go and see that blog, but we're going to talk about it in a little bit of detail here in the patch notes. So, to access the perk recombulator, visit the item upgrade screen, navigate to upgrade, and then modify perks option. This system is available after completing Plankerton Storm Shield Defense 2. Upon completion, players unlock a sequence of tutorial quests for the perk recombulator along with enough resources to complete them. Players who have already completed Plankerton Storm Shield Defense 2 will already have the quests unlocked, including the initial resources. Using the perk recombulator, Players can choose their schematic perks as well as upgrade their strengths. You can select the perk you want in the slot from a list of perks that fit in that slot with no random rolls required. With 2 new tiers of power of perks, schematics can ultimately become more powerful than ever before. Schematics earned before version 4.2, the legacy schematics, are required to undergo a conversion process before their perks can be modified. The perk recombulator uses brand new resources. Reperk, used to both change the upgrade perks. Perk up, used to upgrade perks. Fire up, used to switch element to fire. And then amp up, used to switch element to nature. Frost up, used to switch an element to water. Perk resources will be in the event store, available Wednesday, May 16th at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is going to be in 5 hours. 5 hours, guys. Perk resources will be available in the event store in 5 hours as of uploading this video. Added, the ability to upgrade weapon and trap schematic rarity uses the same recipe as hero rarity upgrades. Legacy schematics must be converted by the perk recombulator before the rarity can be upgraded. Unlocked by the 2-star evolution skill tree nodes for weapons and traps, updated mission rewards and mini boss mission alerts to sometimes award reperk and per-up as secondary loot rewards beginning in early Plankerton as a result. Also, moving on, updated mission rewards in the mini-maps, which also included crafting materials or gizmos, etc., will appear significantly less often in later zones. XP and evolutionary material drops of rain, lightning, in a bottle, etc. will appear slightly less often. Elemental storm mission alerts are now available. All elemental husks in these zones will be locked to those zone elements. Each zone awards elemental perks currencies for their respective elements: fire up, amp up, and frost up. These currencies can be used in combination of the reperk to change elemental perks on weapon schematics. Quota to each. Then repeatable quests. There are now repeatable quests to open up catches. Quests awards for reperk currency. Kill missed monster quests awards for reperk currency. And then you can also kill fire, nature, and water husks quests. Award the appropriate elemental perk currency. Note, these would be the frost, fire, or amp up perks. Note that the elemental husks can be found in Plankerton or higher areas. Kill a chrome husky quest rewards the reperk currency, and repair and shelter raid. In order to reduce the length of raid fights, there are no longer time fights. Players are now required to eliminate a set number of enemies for each raid. The final encounter is still time-based. The number of enemies will increase by 10 each of the first 3 raids and then remain at 3rd raid values. Mini llama rewards now scale from storm shield defenses. Before, players could earn a fixed amount of mini llamas 1 through 4 based on the mission performance, as it didn't take difficulty into account. The new reward breakdown for the mini llamas is going to be the Stonewood 1 to 4, Plankerton 2 to 5, Canny Valley 3 to 6, Twine Peaks 4 to 7. So if you get to Twine Peaks, then you're going to be getting the most rewards pretty much guaranteed, because you're going to be guaranteed 4 up to 7. And this is going to be broken down on difficulty. So it's going to be harder to get more llamas. Mission scoring update. Following build recommendations for a mission is no longer required to maximize the score or rewards. Shifted build recommendation score and rewards is mission victory badge. Critical rating. The new system adds up to critical rating. Critical rating is then converted into critical chance. The critical chance is then added to your weapon's base critical chance value. Critical ratings changes only affect newly acquired schematics or schematics that are converted using the recombulator. So this is not going to affect your current schematics and your current weapons prior to the patch. All heroes and defenders have been changed to using critical rating. As part of these changes, base critical chance on all ranged weapons has been increased by 5%. Bug fixes fixed an issue where certain missions didn't grant rewards, and fixed an issue where players that previously didn't receive rewards will now receive these rewards. So if you didn't receive your rewards by any chance, you now will have some extra items in your inventory. Hero changes. Eagle Eye, which is critical rating for pistols by 18. Hammer critical chance. All of these are going to be all of the new increased critical rating and increased critical chance changes. Everything has changed. Go into your inventory, check your items. I'm not going to go over this because it's in a lot of detail, and I guarantee you going into the game and actually seeing these values for yourself on your weapons and your items is going to help you a little bit more than me actually going over the values here. Because if you want to check these values, you can check the link down below in the description. This, though, is a lot of stuff to really go over, all the way from different abilities to defenders, all the way to your weapons. So again, it's just a lot to go over. It's quicker for me to just say what I just said than to actually read this off. Bug fixes. Fix an error where the tooltip or the sure shot where it reads a critical chance instead of a critical damage. Shockwave, throwing stars, crescent kick, and the war cry no longer cost energy if canceled quickly by switching to a weapon. Fixed an issue which could cause frag grenade not to fire or release. Fixed tooltips across the board for constructor base, outlanders phase shift. Fixed issue which would be enduring machine perk to allow to apply to all allies and not just the owning constructor. Fix an issue using phase shift to move and unintended locations. Fix some issues that could cause fast firing shotguns to lag out shotgunner outlanders. Also fix the tooltips of the tactical perk Feel the Base and Cluster Bomb to indicate that they do not stack. Fixed an issue that caused throwing stars to collide with weapon monsoon when thrown. Bang and pow radius value is now consistent with other tooltips. Then, weapons and items. I wanted to really go over the quad launcher. So this is available right now. Quad launcher available in the weekly event store, available Wednesday, May 16th at 8 p.m. That will be in less than 5 hours. Holds 4 incendiary rockets that leave balls of fire behind after they explode. Added several new perks. These cannot appear on legacy schematics. Schematics earned before version 4.2. Building, the building heal trap only heals the attached building by X% at the max health every 10 seconds. Effect duration trap only, which would be increasing the duration of any effects applied by the trap. These also replace the plus X stun duration on new schematics. Building health traps only. This is increase the maximum health attached to the building by X%. Attack speed melee only. Increased attack speed by melee attacks by X%. Damage resistant melee only. Grants an X percentage of damage resistance while weapon is equipped. Life leech. And then we've got movement speed, melee only, life leech, melee only, damage versus missed monsters and bosses. This is actually going to be an increased damage on X% against missed monsters and bosses. New elemental type physical. So there's going to be a physical damage on certain items and weapons. Added new unique perks for Founders Revolt. Only available after converting legacy schematic via the perk recombulator, and I actually have this. Not available on any other schematics. Bullets ricochet to one nearby target, dealing 100% of the damage dealt to the original target. That's insane. I love that. That actually sounds really cool. Added new unique perks to Founders Blaze Masamune, which is only going to be available if you, again, convert your legacy schematic with the perk recombulator, and not available on any other schematics. Every 6th successful attack triggers an explosion, dealing damage in a small radius. Founders Blazing Masamune no longer deals energy damage, only fire damage. Remote explosives, impulse grenades, and clingers no longer take up inventory space. Let's go. Critical chance schematic perks grant 10, 15, 20, 25, and 30 critical rating. Legacy schematics still use old critical chance values. Headshots damage perks are now multiplicative. I can't read. Can't speak. Instead of additive. So it's multiplied instead of additive. Then weapon affliction and mechanics have changed. Affliction now stacks based on their element: physical, energy, nature, fire, or water. Afflictions no longer stack per weapon type, melee versus ranged. Affliction now refreshes and reapplication even if the duration of the original affliction has not yet run out. Some bug fixes. Known issues in the area of effect component of Dragon Fury launcher did not damage the environment. Fixed an issue where the boost trap preview would be the incorrect size. Fixed an issue where the previous for the ice floor trap and flame grill trap would show an incorrect location. Gameplay. Gameplay changes. These are, I went over these, it's utility traps. More items from enemy loot drops will be instanced. And then instant pickups are only visible to the players that can pick them up, and remove the nameplate from instance pickups. Then bug fixes. Whisper. 0.45 no longer blocks close range shots while standing near a wall. Krypton pistol now consumes the correct materials when it is crafted, and fixed issue where blue glow siphons had no collision with projectiles. Some UI fixes. Overall, the game looks better. I'm not going to go over this. The chests look better. The Storm Shield UI menu looks better. It just overall is a lot of UI improvements, so it's going to look good. The menus are going to look great. Enemies, bug fixes. These are actually very important. Fixed shield popping when repositioning himself around the enemy he is providing a shield for. Fixed Blockbuster Husky showing up twice in some missions, and the Taker Swoop attack no longer damages players through walls. Fixed Building Blocker mini boss modifier, not actually blocking buildings. Art animation. The shielder has no model animation and effects. Hover turrets, visual FX has been updated, and the audio changes. Some of the audio changes have been fixed and changed, and just some lightning mission audio improvements. So overall, pretty good stuff. That is going to make Save the World a lot better, and there's a lot more that's been added that's going to be interesting. The thing that I really like is this, the perk recombulator, and having the old legacy schematics now and having some new schematics to farm for and acquire to make some really overpowered weapons. Again, this is PvE, so feeling overpowered in the game isn't going to be a problem because we're not fighting our peers. In, say, like Battle Royale, when you're actually fighting your peers, it has to be a balanced game. But in the PvE version, I'd actually like it as per a game to kind of consider it towards. I would like it to be more like Warframe, where if I upgrade a Warframe in Warframe and I go out, I can feel like a god. I want to be able to feel like a god in this game as well, because it is, again, PvE based. And if I can just show my friends that I can destroy an entire horde of zombies in one push of a button because I've built my character appropriately, then I'd like to be able to do that. So they're working towards making Save the World that. I feel like it's balanced, I feel like it's fair, and I feel like it is going to be a really fun game mode to play. So if you've only played Battle Royale and you've watched through the entire segment of this video, thank you guys for the support, but you've really got to play Save the World. It's fun. I play it normally just to farm for V-Bucks to be able to buy stuff from Battle Royale, but it really is a fun game mode. So check it out. Again, you can enter in for 10,000 V-Bucks by checking the link down below in the description and also being a subscriber, liking, and commenting on this video. And as always, for every single one of you, make sure to stay violent, be privileged.
Oh, hi. VPG isn't here right now, but I guess you enjoyed the content. So over there is a logo you can click on. That will allow you to subscribe. More content up there, and behind the scenes daily content over here on the vlog channel. There you go. Enjoy.